Hello, everybody. I just want to come on here really, really quick. Oh my God. I just heard the dumbest shit ever. I mean, I'm not going to hold you, but I just have to come on here and say something about this little clip I seen from Anton Daniels. This is going to be really, 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 really fast because what he's saying kind of like doesn't make sense. I know where he's going with this statement that he's made, but it just really doesn't make sense when you look at the big picture, right? Anyway, like I said, I'm not gonna hold you, so I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen so we can listen to this clip, and then I'm gonna just kind of answer the question that I have. I'm gonna just answer it for myself. Just give a little commentary, not too much. Here we go.
Under no circumstances should you ever become a stepfather. Now, before they get to the shame and the insults and the guilt, let me be very, very clear. Nobody hurt me. I've been married for almost 20 years, since I was 22 years old. Had my father in my life, two-parent household, successfully married since the beginning until my mom was widowed in my late 30s, and she's gotten remarried since then. But they're going to try to throw shame and insults and guilt. And the reality is, in order for us to really have healthy households and to be successfully married, we got to start back at the beginning. No more remixing, no more ready-made families. Don't let them shame you because you got preferences. They got preferences too. They just can't get what they want. Never, ever go and be a step baby daddy and take on a family that's not yours. That's not in your best interest. And that's not what the Bible say. And so we got to stop remixing the word and trying to make it fit our narrative. Under no circumstances should you ever.
So, so let me get this straight. Because see, the way he's talking, it sounds good. It sounds, like some fabulous advice. Don't become a stepdaddy, to anybody's children. Start your own family. We gotta change the narrative. We gotta do all this. But then he turns around and says, my dad passed away. My mom was a widow, and she remarried. So, dude, what do you have then? You have a fucking stepdaddy, dummy. This man took on a ready-made family because your mama already had children. So what does that make the man your mother married? A freaking stepdaddy. Just because you're grown does not make you exempt from having to call this man stepdad or this man being your stepdad. When you go over to your mother's house, you still have to give that man his respect as your stepdad. So let me get this straight. You're trying to say that just because you're an adult and your mother remarried, that this somehow, um, doesn't make this man a stepfather. If you come to your mom's house and you have a problem or you need some help with a problem and your stepdad is there, are you going to exclude him from the problem, or are you going to listen to him and what he has to say? That means that that man is your stepdaddy. He has advice for you. He's still raising you. You're never older than your parents. You're never smarter than your parents, and you're gonna always have to go to your mom or your dad as long as you're alive. So what are you saying, dude? And then to top it off, if we extend this a little bit further, you're saying don't become someone's stepdad. Telling men don't become someone's stepdad. So Anton, you have a daughter. So should that also say don't become somebody's step granddad? Your daughter has a step granddad. That man has to take on the responsibility of being a stepdad to your children. What are you going to take your daughter over to your mom's house and she's just going to ignore the fact that she has a stepdad? Because grandfathers need to help raise their grandchildren as well. So with that being said, this man, your stepdaddy, is being a step granddad to your child. Should we not have step grandfathers either? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So, in other words, your stepdaddy is a dummy for marrying your mother because she already has children, and the fact that you have a child yourself, so he's a stepfather and a step granddaddy. See, here's my thing. A lot of these men have children as well, right? They're always putting things on the woman. Oh, she has kids, and where's her baby daddy? Well, her baby daddy is with another broad playing stepdaddy to his kids, or the baby mama who had a baby with this man who already has children. What does that make her? That makes her a stepmother. So should we say that women shouldn't marry men with children either? Then that means nobody's getting married, dude. Nobody. And what are the chances of women and men meeting each other and there's no children involved anywhere at all whatsoever? No, we talking all ages, young and grown. I mean, make it make sense. Make it make sense. The fact of the matter is that if you are a single mother with kids, it didn't work out with your baby daddy for whatever reason, because that's life, right? Does that mean that you shouldn't be able to find somebody that fits well into your family? When people come into your life, it means God has sent them there for a reason. It could be for comfort, it could be for love, it could be to learn a lesson, right? If God sends you a person and you turn them down, that means it was meant for them. It was meant for you to turn them down, right? But back to what I was saying, it just kind of really doesn't make any sense, because you could have a stepdaddy and your daughter could have a step granddaddy, but nobody else can. It just doesn't make sense. So when you listen to these YouTube content creators, and when you really listen to what they're saying, you really break down what they're saying, you kind of see it's a load of shit. They're just on here trying to make money and trying to tell people what to do in their lives, and trying to tell people what will work and what won't work for them, and what they should do and what they shouldn't do. And you don't even know the damn person. Listen to this bullshit if you want to, but as for me and mine, I'm gonna break down what these, like I usually do, what these YouTubers are saying. I'll say it again. So, Anton, you could have a stepdaddy, and your daughter can have a step granddaddy, but nobody else can. Make it make sense, dude. I'm out.